after weeks of speculation and many rumors and reports, even from some Steelers inside sources, it is now official that Maurkice Pouncey has indeed retired.
Yes. This morning, as it was reported by Ramon Foster, former Steelers left guard, actually, he reported himself that Maurkice and Mike Pouncey, the Pouncey brothers, both did retire this morning. After a long thought process, after Ben trying to convince him to stay, after, weeks of speculation, the Pouncey brothers have officially retired from the National Football League at the young age of 31.
31 years old.
That means 2 Steelers players have retired this offseason. Vance McDonald at 30 and Pouncey at 31.
Yep.
This retirement saves the Steelers $8 million in cap, and the Vance retirement saved $5.3 million. So that right there is almost $13.5 million right there saved from 2 retirements.
It's something that we need because our cap situation
is not good.
No, it's not. But it's something that we needed, and quite honestly, this is something that needed to happen.
Yes, we'll get into all the, Pouncey and his history and the thank yous and all that, but let's be real, this needed to happen. Pouncey was definitely on the decline, as was his entire offensive line. It was inevitable. It was a fear from all of us that this once great offensive line,
the Goon Squad,
was eventually going to decline. Unfortunately, it came at a much quicker and rapid pace than we all anticipated and wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, Pouncey retires today, along with his brother, at 31 years old.
It's a young age for offensive linemen. Linemen can actually last to for a very lengthy career, yeah.
But this guy's going to be 32 almost by the end of July.
Yeah.
But he retires at 31, man. Good for Pouncey. I'm glad, he finally made a full decision. The Steelers can move on. Us fans can move on. And we can focus on true priorities in the draft, which is obviously offensive line now. This definitely changes what the Steelers need to address, what their focus is going to be, their draft boards, mock drafts for the future for everybody. This changes a lot.
It does.
This truly makes the offensive line position the most important need, as if it already wasn't.
It is now. Because more likely Villanueva is leaving, and we just lost our number one center. Yeah.
Our Hall of Fame center.
And yes, he will be a Hall of Famer.
First ballot is a little more debatable, but this man is, in my opinion, another Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
He is another Hall of Fame center from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Up there with Mike Webster and Dermontti Dawson.
And Alan Faneca, who's going to go in there.
But now
it's amazing.
But now you add Maurkice Pouncey, man. I think he is a Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
9-time Pro Bowler. He was a 5-time All-Pro.
3-time first team, second team. He was the 18th overall pick in the 2010 NFL draft.
He was even added to the NFL's 2010 All-Decades team.
Yep.
The only thing that was missing was, of course, a Super Bowl ring, but before even that, the fact he never even played in a Super Bowl, which actually makes his retirement a little bit more sour.
More upsetting.
Because he never played in a Super Bowl.
No.
Now, he was drafted his rookie year.
Yeah, the year we went to the Super Bowl, but he was hurt.
Yeah, so he didn't play.
No.
He never played in a Super Bowl, which sucks. That hurts for him and his resume.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, he's a Hall of Famer. Is he first ballot? That's a little bit more debatable. But this man is another Hall of Famer for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Of course.
Maurkice Pouncey, man, I want to thank you for everything. Literally everything.
Everything you've done for your entire career with the Pittsburgh Steelers. You came in at a time in which we needed a rebuild process at the offensive line position. Because if any Steelers fan remembers, that offensive line was not too good.
No.
They were hurting Ben.
Ben was running for his life.
And Pouncey came in the draft as the first start of the rebuild process for that offensive line. And along came David DeCastro. Then Mike Munchak came about. Then Foster got developed. Villanueva got developed. Beecham got developed, amongst others that were pretty reliable.
The golden ages of the offensive line. Unfortunately, those days have come to an end and is now a end of an era.
It is.
The last man standing of that offensive line is David DeCastro, but for how long, I don't know. That's another discussion.
Yeah, that's to be determined. But Pouncey was the start of the rebuild process of one of the best offensive lines that I think any Steelers fan will ever see.
And probably what Ben has actually said himself, his greatest teammate.
His best teammate. And he's had a lot.
He's had a lot of good ones.
But Pouncey is his number one teammate, and that says a lot, considering Ben, who has played for several years.
Now, this will definitely affect Ben this offseason. This could very well determine the factor if he comes back or not. Because not only did Vance retire, now Pouncey retires. Those are two of his good teammates right there.
His good best friends on and off the field. his go-to guys. Now they're no longer going to be playing.
Now, Ben has yet to meet up with the Steelers front office. When that's going to be, I don't know yet. But this retirement could very well change and determine what happens there. Ben has already said he's open to a pay cut. He was hoping he could get Pouncey back. He's been trying to convince him to come back. Obviously, that did not occur.
That's not going to happen.
So, unless, of course, Pouncey has a change of heart, but, very rarely does that happen. Especially since he walked out with his own twin brother.
Yeah.
So, not often do you see that. Not often do you see brothers walk out together.
No.
So, good for the Pouncey twins, man. I'm really, really happy for them. From one set of twins to another, congratulations on a hell of a career.
Great careers.
So, I don't know what this does for Ben. It'll be interesting to see. We could have a third retirement. Ben could just come out and retire. He might want to walk out with Pouncey as well. They could enter the Hall of Fame together in 5 years. Who knows?
Since they both wanted to. Because Pouncey said, when Ben goes, I go.
And vice versa.
But Pouncey has gone first. Is it time for Ben now? That all depends. It's to be determined.
It could be. But this definitely changes a lot. Not only for Ben, but for the Steelers' needs, for the Steelers' draft board, for the Steelers' priorities.
Yes.
This changes a lot. Center is a serious need now. Pouncey, thank you for everything. Thank you for an incredible 10 years through everything. You protected our quarterback for 10 years. You had Mason's back.
You did. You had a lot of people's backs.
There's no guy I would want backing me up more than Maurkice Pouncey. After that stuff, I don't want to bring that up because I don't want that to be Pouncey's main thing that he's remembered for. But if there's one guy you want to go to war with, it's Pouncey.
Yeah. That man will have your back no matter what. Maurkice Pouncey, thank you for everything.
Enjoy retirement.
And congratulations on your retirement.
Not only to you, but to Mike as well. You guys deserve it.
Congratulations.
There's a few centers that obviously come to mind in the draft. Creed Humphrey is a guy I really like, along with Landon Dickerson, Josh Myers, Quinn Miners, just to name a few.
Yeah.
But when do they draft center? I don't know. The way I'm looking at it right now, tackle is so stacked they could go center first and then still get a proper tackle day 2. But is there a center that's worthy of a first-round grade? But then again, this is the Pittsburgh Steelers we're talking about. They tend to reach on talent.
Yeah.
So I'm just putting that out there. We'll see what happens. This is already making this offseason a hell of a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
Very important offseason for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Pouncey's retirement just adds to it.
It does.
Thank you, Pouncey. Thank you for everything. Enjoy retirement. Let us know what you guys think down below. Good for Pouncey. We'll see what happens with Ben and his meeting. That'll be incredibly interesting to see. And, of course, this changes the draft for the Steelers as well. So
it does.
Let us know what you guys think down below. And thank you, number 53. That's all we got to say there.
Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later.
Peace!